everyone, what's going on? Brett here with Simple Preparedness. Got a good video coming at you today. I got a new piece of gear in the mail from my buddy Andrew. Thank you, man. This is freaking awesome. I love it. We're gonna put it to the test today, but we're gonna take a look at this, and then we're gonna go outside. We're gonna test it out. And then we're gonna fire up the grill and see how that new grill works from, what was it, Ohuhu. So we're gonna put that to the test too. So this video may run a little bit long, but I hope you enjoy it. Now, as far as a knife is concerned, if you're interested in having a custom made knife, handmade knife, you know, forged out, not one of these, there's 10,000, 100,000 identical knives like it. I'm going to tell you where you can get it from. David at Bulldog Forge and Blacksmith Shop. You can find him on Facebook. He did an awesome job on this. He actually made a couple of them, but I think this one turned out beautiful. I absolutely love it. I'm looking forward to getting into it, testing it, carrying it around. But like I said, if you're interested, go ahead, check out David over at Bulldog Forge and Blacksmith Shop, again on Facebook. So here's the knife, and I absolutely love this thing. This just, it looks cool. It has the, of course, Kydex sheath, and on the back, have your little clamp there, putting it on your belt, or running it through your molly if you want to attach it to your bag. The knife is just, in my opinion, it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. So check this bad boy out. And of course, right up here, they got their stamp for Bulldog Forge. This knife is made out of 1084 high carbon steel. Has micarta handles. This one was custom made, kind of like a bushcraft knife, but you can use it for a lot of other stuff. The thing I really like about this is it doesn't look like one of those brand new, shiny, everybody has one kind of knives. This has a, you know, from being hand forged, has a patina on it. And it is just beautiful. I love that patina on it. It has that kind of old, it looks like it's old, you know what I'm saying? Not just some new shiny dime a dozen things. It looks like an old bushcraft knife, or you know, something you would take out in the woods and really use. And thick, good Lord. It's a full tang. That is a thick old knife right there. But it's not heavy. When I saw how thick it was, I figured this thing was going to weigh a ton. It doesn't. It's a very light knife. But I really like this. This is just really nice. It has an old school kind of look to it. And again, that, you know, just patina from being hand forged. Absolutely beautiful and sharp. Yeah, there's no joke. This thing is sharp. But I want to show it to you first, and here in a minute I'm going to take you outside. We're going to process some wood. We're going to do some batoning. Maybe see if we can do some feather sticks with this and with the wood. Then we're going to go ahead, start up the fire. We're going to do some cooking on that ohuhu grill that I got in a while ago. Like I said, beautiful knife. Andrew, thank you. David, fantastic job. I I love this thing. This thing is fantastic. And again, you can find him on Facebook at Bulldog Forge and Blacksmith Shop. Beautiful work. Absolutely beautiful. So hang on a minute here, guys, and we're gonna go outside. We're gonna put the knife to the test. We're gonna see what it can do. We're gonna have a little fun with it. Then we're gonna do some barbecue and just kind of relax and enjoy our Friday. So hang on just a minute, guys. We'll be right back. All right, guys, so here we are outside. We're gonna bust up a little wood. I got some nice aged oak here. Pretty good size. A couple different thicknesses. And we're gonna take this new knife. We're gonna do some batoning. We're gonna see how well it does there. And once we're done, we'll get the grill fired up, throw on something to eat. So I hope y'all can hear me. I don't have a mic or anything that I use. I just talk right to my phone. And if you hear some screaming and stuff in the background, I'm sorry. We got the kiddos, they're out in the pool having a little fun. But let's get to batoning some wood, see how well this knife does. Let me adjust you a little bit here. All right. So we got a pretty thick piece here. We're gonna see how well it goes through it. Maybe a little bit too thick. Try something a little bit thinner. Let's see how we do, guys. Breaking up some wood, huh? All right, look out, buddy. Look out. Oh yeah, no issues at all here. Don't see any. No rolling, no chipping, nothing like that. Yeah, it's breaking that wood up just fine. Can do one more here. It definitely got an edge on it.
Yeah, you're good at it.
Well, thank you, B.
Dad, you're the bestest dad. Because you're already doing it.
Thank you. Alright, so that splits up wood. Batoning. Not seeing any damage at all to the edge of that blade. That is still just beautiful. Let's see if we can do a little feather stick. I'm kind of rusty at this, so please forgive me. I haven't done these in a while. I'm the best dad. That's awesome. I'm glad you think I'm the best dad. Yeah, so it's been a while since I've done any of that. But yeah, it makes nice little curls on the wood. Like I said, no damage at all. That's just beautiful. So what I'm gonna do, let me turn you up here. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna process some more wood, and we're gonna fire up the grill, see how well that works. But very nice knife, very nice. So let me get back at it. I'll pull you back in a few, guys. So hang tight, we'll see you in a minute. Got a big old knot right there. Going through pretty good. Right back at that knot again. Making pretty good work. So far, I'm real happy with this knife. No problems at all. All right, got us a little fire going in the stove now. Processed a little bit of wood, not a whole lot. We're gonna try to get this down to coals so we can do a little cooking. I got the tray in the upper spot so that the heat will reach the meat a little bit better. Yeah, that knife worked beautifully. Now we're just gonna get this going, and I'll bring you back in a few minutes once we got some coals in here, and we'll get to cooking something. So all right, guys, be right back. All right, so we got the fire going pretty good. Starting to die down a little bit. Gonna get some nice coals going in here. So far, and you may be asking, why do I have it sitting on a big old concrete block? Well, part of it is I'm wanting to see if ashes and things like that fall out on the ground. You know, kind of depending on where you're at. You really don't want hot ashes and things falling on the ground. So I'm trying to keep an eye on that as well. You may notice ash right there. Had a piece of wood fall out. That was my fault. I was sitting here playing with it and a piece of wood fall out. But so far, I'm really not seeing, you know, anything falling out of it. It's catching the ashes really well. Got plenty of air. It's a breezy day here. I don't know if you can tell or not. We got a pretty good breeze, and it's going pretty good in there. So here in a second, I'm gonna bring you back. I'm gonna show you what we're cooking, and we'll see how it works out. All right, so you may be wondering, Brett, what you cooking today? Well, today we're gonna do some Cajun kissed armadillo eggs. And for those that don't know what an armadillo egg is, you're about to find out. But these are jalapenos, and they're stuffed with a spicy chicken breast and some pepper jack cheese, and then they're wrapped in bacon. So here we go. Whoa, we're we're dripping juices. There it is. We got some Cajun kissed armadillo eggs. These are pretty good size. So let's try to throw these on the grill here. Let's let that grill do its job. See if it'll actually cook something like this. They're pretty good size, so I don't know if they'll get done out here or not, but it's Friday. What the hell? Let's have a little fun. You know what I'm saying? It's all right, guys. We'll be right back. All right. So far, so good. They're looking pretty good. They're pretty thick pieces, so hopefully everything will get cooked in there. But so far, I'm really liking the stove. I love that knife. That knife is just absolutely awesome. But yeah, this stove seems to work great. We'll see what happens as we go, and we'll bring you back in a little bit. Alrighty, guys. Alright, so they're a little bit crispy. Still going though. I want to make sure that chicken's cooked. You know, raw chicken, you really don't want that. But it's definitely something, if you're not used to using one of these little things, you definitely have to get used to it. As far as boiling water or something like that, I'm sure it'd be fine. But if you're cooking meat or something, it's something you really have to get used to. You have to use it, which again brings you back to using your gear. Don't just buy the gear, stick it in a bag, and say, shit, I'm good to go, man. I got no issues now. Well, I'm pretty good at barbecuing, but I've never used something this small before. And there's a little learning curve in there. So all this stuff that, you know, you're accumulating, try it, work with it, play with it, use it from time to time. You just can't throw it in a bag and say, okay, I got it, so I'm good. Like I said, I'm pretty good at barbecuing, and this thing's different. I mean, just being that small, there's a learning curve in everything that you have. So, all right, guys, we're going to keep it cooking, and I'll bring you back in just a few. All right, guys, so we finished it up. See how these things taste? Yeah, I did clean this, so whatever. Let's check one of these buggers out. See if this chicken got cooked all the way through. Oh yeah, it definitely got cooked all the way through. Bacon got a little bit burnt, but like I said, you know, you gotta, you know, there's a little learning curve here, so. Yeah?
Oh, duh! I see the food. I see that.
You got pepperoni?
Yeah, I see that. Evil.
Yeah.
It's not mine.
The evil white thing?
Yeah, it's right next to it.
Alright. Alright, go eat.
That's all I saw.
So yeah, how'd everything turn out? Turned out pretty good. Thank you, buddy. Don't eat that, guys. So yeah, my opinions, this knife, freaking awesome. I love this knife. Definitely going to be putting it to a lot of use. The grill, again, there's a little learning curve in there. If you're not used to something like that, you definitely want to practice with it a little bit, get it out, actually use it. If you haven't eaten armadillo eggs before, guys, jump on it. They are fantastic. Well, guys, I'm not going to sit here and eat all this in front of you. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to eat a little bit. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to have me a cold beer. I'm going to relax. And I'll bring you back in a little bit and give you my final thoughts. See you in a minute, guys. All right, brief intermission. We'll come back and we'll finish this video up. See y'all in a minute. All right, so let's finish this up, guys. My thoughts. This knife is badass. You saw me beating on it a little bit off video. I beat the hell out of this knife. And I mean, I literally beat the hell out of it. The edge, I could probably shave with this thing. It is still razor sharp. All joking aside, that is one razor sharp knife. And I was pounding it on some good old oak. Beautiful. Absolutely love this knife. The grill. It takes a lot of wood. There's a lot of airflow. There's a lot of holes. There's a lot of everything going on. So there's a lot of air coming in. And once you get a fire going, it is eating that wood. But all in all, for the money, that is one awesome little stove. Kid you not. As far as the little alcohol cup that goes in it, I'd toss that. If you're going to use this in a bug out bag, get home bag, inch bag, whatever you're going to use, you're probably not going to want the extra weight of carrying alcohol. So I really don't see a use for that. I'd bounce that right out of there and keep the rest of the stuff. I did use a little bellows a couple times. Worked fantastic. Again, it's something you got to learn to use. I mean, we're used to using grills that are like, you know, this big, not something this big. So it's going to take some time to get used to it. If you do pick one up, I would definitely say get out, use it, practice with it, have some fun with it. It is a very sturdy stove. I absolutely love it. How did the armadillo eggs come out? You saw me eat a bite. You saw me eat a second bite. That's the last one I got. My kids and my wife devoured the rest of it. So apparently they turned out pretty good. It cooks chicken pretty good. And that was a pretty thick piece of chicken. So would I recommend the stove? Absolutely. That is a really good stove. I'm glad I took my time getting one, and I don't regret it. After I clean it up, we'll see how well it cleans up, because that was a lot of, you know, grease and meat, and that stove's pretty screwed up right now. So we'll see how well it cleans up. But would I recommend it? Absolutely. Just from that one-time use, that thing worked out really well. The knife, good God. Get a hold of David if you want a custom hand-forged knife. He's on Facebook. I already gave it to you. David, I'm sorry, I'm looking down here. It's Bulldog. See, I'm tripping. Bulldog Forge. Definitely catch one of these. This is an absolute badass knife. I mean, y'all saw me pounding on wood, beating the hell out of this. I haven't sharpened it. I ain't done shit. That bugger, it still shaves hair. That is an awesome knife. This is going, I would say it's going in one of my bags, but you know what? I don't think it's going in one of my bags because thankfully here in Texas, you can carry stuff like this on your hip. I think this is going on my hip for a while, and I'm just going to carry it. That is a very, very good knife. David, killed it, brother. You knocked it out of the park with this. Absolutely fantastic. Still shaves hair after batoning wood, shaving wood, doing the feathers. It's razor sharp still. Outstanding. So guys, gals, ladies, gentlemen, as always, be safe, be prepared. We'll holler at you later. Bye, y'all.